So, Melissa, tell us a couple of ways that you have engaged in like your civic duty with federal government, because we really like to know how you've taken action.
Yeah, I am just as ordinary as everybody else. Let's just be really honest. I want to put that out there. I am an ordinary person, just like you, who has been called by God to do extraordinary things. And for me, it might look a little bit different than everybody else, but I want to use that as encouragement, because if I can do what he has led me to do, then all of your listeners can do what they're being led to do. So, I ended up giving up my career as a social worker to get involved in pro-life activism. And I have testified before Congress more times than I can count. I travel around the world and I've testified before Parliament. I'm called as an expert witness time and time again. I take a lot of slings and arrows. This is not a convenient life story.
Oh my God.
Right?
Sure.
And so I go wherever the Lord leads me. I met with President Trump in the Oval Office back in 2019, right? I joke, 1 minute I'm scrubbing a toilet, the next minute I'm meeting the president. There's my civic duty, friends.
So tell us, people say that he's the most pro-life president that we've ever had. Is that true?
Absolutely, 120%. And, I can honestly tell you, I didn't enter into the last election seeing him that way, right? I think I was as cautious as many people. And every move he has made, I have been so impressed by him. I can tell you, meeting with members of, his team, they are incredible, faith-filled people who believe in the sanctity of human life, and they're walking it out. And I just found my time with him to be so encouraging. He was warm and funny, and of course, so passionate. It was just incredible.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, I have an off-book question. Is that okay, guys?
Oh, go for it. Sure.
With an issue that is so apparent, especially with your story and a person in your position, why is abortion still legal?
Isn't that the $1 million question? When we find the answer to that, we will have a completely different society, won't we? I mean, I think there's a few factors at play. The abortion industry, of course, spreads a lot of lies, right? It's built on lies. It's built on money. My life never should have been in danger, right?
No.
The 60 million children who lose their lives every single year, they have dignity and value. So I think part of it is simply the lies that the abortion industry is built on, the lies that Roe versus Wade was founded upon, right? That's lie upon lie upon lie. And the fact that any kind of truth, any kind of story, whether it's mine or a woman who regrets her abortion, right? Or a former clinic worker like Abby Johnson, right? Anytime somebody's experience that doesn't fit that narrative that pushes abortion, then it gets buried, right? They have the money and the power to bury it. And, I think the other big piece too is simply we live in a culture that has turned away from God and denies the dignity and value of every human life. If this is choice, like what they want to call it, then why doesn't anybody ever want to be in my shoes?
Wow.
That's a great
Nobody's
question.
ever wanted to be in my shoes.
Yeah.
Thank you for being in your shoes. We love your shoes.
I've learned to love them too. They're actually pretty beautiful.